Hey guys, welcome back. Really cool show today. We're blessed to have a really cool, very cool car with us today. We got the Mach-E. It's an SUV, and this
Is
one's
it cool?
It's very cool.
Is it very cool?
It's super cool. This one's from Villa Ford of Orange. They brought this one. It's this beautiful car right here. Isn't that cool? Hopefully it doesn't Christine on me. I don't know these electric ones too well. So we got Jeffrey with us here. Jeffrey, how you doing, brother?
Hey, fantastic.
Hey, thanks for coming in again. We really enjoyed the last podcast with the Lightning.
Pleasure.
Cool truck. So tell me a little bit about this. The one thing I don't hear enough is it's an SUV. Why is that?
Yeah, it's a really interesting point too, because I think most people would reflect and say it's like a crossover, 5-passenger room. But because of that rear-wheel drive and or all-wheel drive, you've got that element of a full SUV with room to spare behind the seat.
But it still drives like a sports car.
It does handle. It's riveting. It's just amazing how the car handles. And the pickup and drive and speed, it begs you to help it eat the road.
Brandi, this would be a good one from you. Get rid of that huge machine that you got and get into something like this.
I feel like it would be dangerous if I had a sports car because I already drive.
You already caused enough trouble?
No, I mean, I just drive really fast. So if I had something that goes faster than that,
Trouble.
Yes. Is it an automatic?
It is. It doesn't even come in a manual offering. It's a belt drive transmission. And you put it in D and you go, and that's that belt drive creates a pickup and a takeoff unmatched. It's just not like an internal combustion engine and a delayed transmission with gears. It's a unique feeling. Everyone should check it out.
My first couple of cars were standard, and when I race, I prefer to drive those, but because I think it just makes me, I don't know, I feel like I'm used to.
Yeah.
The manual, I think I like it a little better because I feel like I have a little more control, but I don't know, does it switch over? Like there's like a paddle or something, or is it just strictly automatic?
Yeah, great question. You can use a Triptronic paddle shifting, sure. You can get that element in and out of the hills and the mountains and that sports feel if you'd like. But I assure you, after you drive this car and comparing it to all your past experiences, you might find yourself challenged just to contain yourself. Whichever way you decide to go, the car really delivers.
Well, you can drive it in that whisper mode, and then it's just nice and mellow, right? You get great gas mileage. Or the unbridled. Very clever Ford. Most people that don't know anything about horses don't know what unbridled means, but that means you're in sports mode and you're going fast. Right?
Yeah.
That's probably the way you drive it, right?
Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm always careful when I get in that car.
Is it 100% electric?
It is 100% electric. It's offering standard battery or extended dual battery. So 252 miles range up to around about 320, always considering the braking with electric and depending on air conditioning, incline, and things of this nature, mileage is always a range, but it's pretty darn good.
Perfect California car, and it's just cool. Because I'm not a purist, but I've owned a lot of Mustangs, and I have a couple right now, but I've got a couple older ones. But how are the Mustang enthusiasts, digging on this?
Oh man, they hate it. You know,
yeah,
we're going to call the rubber to where it meets the road.
Sure.
This isn't a Mustang, but they're coming around as they feel the car out and they check the car out. And what they're finding is that they took the best parts of what already existed with Mustang technology, whether it be the ride, the drive, the handling. I mean, look, it's an American institution and it's been around a long time. So on one hand, the enthusiast is definitely right to say that's not a Mustang, but after driving the car and enjoying the positive aspects of the vehicle, you start to realize it's a Mach-E built on the Mustang platform. And that part has been slowly but surely getting better and, no pun intended, gathering traction.
Nice. The one thing, I love that 15.5-inch screen, but the thing I even like more is when I'm looking at the steering wheel, I have another dash in front of me, which you don't see on the Tesla Y. And you don't have that camera system, so I don't have to touch the steering wheel. You just got to make sure your eyes are forward on the road, correct?
Yes.
Oh, so it drives is it self-driving like the Teslas?
So great question with respect to self-driving. There's a little disparity on what that means exactly. Ford's offering is called Blue Cruise. It's a mild form of self-driving, but they don't advertise it and they don't use those words. It's really driver assist, keeping you safe, controlling the speed. It's pretty good stuff with respect to, like, you know, when you're doing 65 or 75 on an interstate, you can blink and you're in the other lane. This will keep you in your lane. There's cars that cut you off, and sometimes you can't react soon enough. This car will react faster than you possibly could. And then when you do put in the address of your destination, the car will essentially take you there. It does work very much and very close to self-driving.
It's interesting that you just said that cars will cut you off, because Brandi, I think you just got hit and run.
I got sideswiped on the freeway. Yeah, a couple days ago.
And they didn't find the people, and they beat up the car pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you would have had this little girl here, you would have been.
Yeah.
The thing that I thought was very interesting about this car, it only comes with one key fob. You're going, I mean, we always lose these things and the batteries go bad, but you don't need the key at all, actually, because all you need is your telephone. It hooks directly to it. And if your phone's dead, it's got a backup startup. It's got it all.
Yeah, they thought that out pretty good for folks that lose their keys, misplace their keys, forget their keys. Or, hey, man, you go to an event, you're inside the venue, and you can't remember if you locked your car or not. You're too far for a key, but you're not too far for Ford Pass.
The thing I thought was really cool is I know how Brandi drives, and she's like little Mario Andretti, and I'm just a chill driver.
Oh, I think that's the age difference.
If I'm on my phone, or if I'm in the car and I start with my phone, it knows it's me driving, so it'll tell me exactly what mileage I have. You get in, you'll have a lot less mileage because you drive like, bat out of hell.
An asshole. I think that's what my
I
grandma
didn't want to
said.
say that. Jeez, I was trying to be nice.
My grandma said I drive like an asshole.
I didn't say that.
Oh, boy.
But guys, occasionally, I mean, you can order one of these Mach-E's from Villa Ford. These guys are super knowledgeable. They got a great selection of vehicles, you name it, trucks, cars, whatever you need. The people are wonderful there, and
It's a beautiful car. It's kind of stunning.
it is. And for the money, guys, you get a cool Mustang, man. We love you. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.